We're going. We're live.
We are live, and we are coming to you live from Washington. We finally made it.
Oh, I've wanted to go to these national parks forever.
Yes. So this time we're going on trips to the national parks, but we don't have our RV. So what we did was we flew here, and then we rented a car, and then we're going to drive to all the national parks. If you missed last week's episode, we discussed the fact that we had ChatGPT help us make our itinerary. So if you're interested in that, leave a comment and we can give you a link to the whole itinerary that we have, and also give you some tips if you're interested in how we sort of got ChatGPT to do this for us. But we are discovering it maybe wasn't exactly as we had hoped.
Oh,
Are you feeling like it's pretty good?
Well, I think you have to be flexible, which is hard for Christy sometimes.
Yes, that's true.
It's weird because I'm hard to be flexible at home, and Chrissy's hard to be flexible on vacation.
And I think part of that is because I plan the vacations, so everything, it feels like a lot of pressure for me, which, by the way, is self-induced. I'm well aware Anne is very flexible and willing to just do whatever. But I did try to build in time this vacation that it wasn't back to back. These are the things that we're for sure doing, right? So we do have some things each day, a couple things each day. And we also use an app called Guide Along.
Oh, the best thing ever. We named him Roger.
Yeah. Guide Along is a GPS-based tour guide, essentially. So you don't need to have service for your cell phone. But as you move along in the park, it will automatically sort of show you, it'll give you information.
Well, and it goes everywhere from history to science to what animals are seen in the area, what to be cautious of, and to just, this is a good stop. This is a very populated spot. Nobody stops here. Whole bunch of cool things like that. It's it's a lot of fun. But he does not stick up with the political times, so he doesn't know that there's a government shutdown.
Yes. So as we're making this, it is October of 2025. The government is shut down, which sucks on a lot of levels, but mostly as it relates to us right now, it's sucking because
no toilets.
Yes, that's part of it. And not no toilets, but very limited, right? So the what are they called? Vault toilets are almost all open, it seems, but nothing at the visitor center. So I can't. I'm crazy about our national parks pass, our national parks book, where I like to get the stamps.
And she won't let me draw in it because she's just hoping that the government opens so that she can get her stamp.
Well, yeah. I mean, she's going to ultimately draw in it eventually and say, government shutdown, whatever. But I thought, well, let's try and keep it and let, maybe it'll open while we're still here. I mean, I feel like that's not likely, but whatever. Yes, it has affected us as it relates to bathrooms for sure.
And you have to be responsible and pay for or have your national parks pass, or pay for it at where you,
like a kiosk,
where you put your money into one of those two things. But so I'm guessing there's a lot of people getting free national parks access. I don't know, because they're still really busy.
Yes, like crazy
really busy.
We well, let's jump into the itinerary and then we can talk about that sort of as we go. So we started out on Friday. We flew into Seattle, had a little bit of time in Seattle,
saw the market,
the Pike's Market, and I had never been. Anne had gone when she was much, much younger. So that was cool to see.
What was your favorite part of the market?
You're putting me on the spot. I don't know.
The flowers were so pretty.
Yeah. Yeah, there are amazing, amazing live flowers there. It's gorgeous. I don't know. I really enjoyed the $14 cider that we got.
Let's just say it has been so much more expensive here than in Colorado.
Yeah.
Which we were not expecting. I didn't do any research. I was thinking US, but like $2 more a gallon of gas here. Very different.
Yeah.
In that realm. And groceries, very expensive.
Yeah.
But other than the flowers at the Pikes Market, which were very decently priced, but I'm not bringing flowers home.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. We got lunch there. We found a great little bakery situation. Bakery? It wasn't really a bakery. It was like a cafe. And I got a piece of pizza for, I don't know, $42. Okay, that's an exaggeration, but it was expensive piece of pizza. And then Anne got a sandwich, and then Anne got a chocolate croissant, which you'll learn is like her fave. And I got an amazing
hazelnut.
Oh yeah, chocolate hazelnut. And I got an amazing chocolate chip hazelnut cookie. So that was fun. And then what else did we do in Seattle? Was that it?
No,
I thought we went one more place. Oh, we went to see our first troll. So
yes.
And again, yes, if you missed last week's episode on our live, we talked about the trolls. There's 6 trolls total in the state of Washington. We're going to see 4 of them on this trip.
We saw number 1 on the first day, and you will learn Chrissy math is when it said that she hiked 0.8, she actually hiked 18 miles.
It was not 18 miles, nor was it 0.8, because I used the little GPS thing. It is not. It was far more than 0.8. And also it was like straight uphill. But truly, if you're going to see that gnome or troll, which I forget the name of, let me look it up real quick. But while I'm doing that,
Loon.
No,
Brune idiom.
Idul. BRUUN, and then the next name is IDUN.
Where's the L that you just pronounced?
Idun. I don't know. Whatever. I pronounced it wrong. Maybe. I don't know. Bottom line is, here. Listen. If you follow Google Maps, it's going to bring you to a parking lot way up at the top of a hill. Beautiful walk to get down to the troll
hike. We saw our first animal.
What did we see?
We saw a snail without its shell, or slug.
That wasn't on that trip.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, maybe it was.
And a black-tailed deer.
We did. I forgot the deer. We had not seen a black-tailed deer before. Anyway, it's going to bring you to the top of this giant hill. Don't do that. Instead, go down the road, and then you can walk on this like handicap accessible, fully paved road all the way to the troll, and it's amazing. I would recommend that. But if you want to walk through the woods and whatever, you can feel free to do that.
Really nice. And Chrissy kept saying, "Smell that."
It smelled so good, didn't it?
It did.
All right. So anyway, we did those 2 things, and then we got in the car and headed to
our night stay.
Squim.
Not Sequim.
Yes, it's SEQUIM. Who knew that the E was silent? Mm-hmm. We didn't know, but now we know. It's silent. Squim. Anyway, we stayed in Squim while we visited Olympic National Park, and we did that yesterday and today at Olympic. Super, super, super pretty.
We also did the Dungaree Spit.
Yes, Dungaree Spit. That's right.
Which was also very cool.
Yeah, a nice little hike to a beautiful overlook, but you could walk down all the way to the Spit. At low tide, you can walk it
all the way to the lighthouse.
Yeah. So that's a good stop, Dungaree Spit.
In the summer, but there's only 2 days left that you could actually walk that.
Yeah, so don't go there now.
Or do.
Yes, that's right. And then what else did we see? Yesterday was beautiful, but it was, as we were driving up the road in Olympic, it was very, very foggy.
On the ridge.
On the ridge, yes, Hurricane Ridge. So as we were moving our way up, it did start to clear a little bit towards the top, but it was very, very foggy.
But
which made for some cool photos.
And I don't care about the photos. It made for a very cool experience.
True. It was pretty. And then we got to drive through these really super cool tunnels on Hurricane Ridge, and that was super rad. So if you have the opportunity, make sure you do that.
And then we went to hold on. Oh, Mary Falls. But we also did Madison Falls.
Yep.
And Soho.
Lone Duck. We did some falls is the bottom line. We don't need specifics here. You'll get specifics at a later time, or you can probably check letsgotogether.com in a few weeks and we'll have a very specific and detailed rundown of what we did. But for now, we're just giving you a little brief rundown. So
yeah, so falls, lots of falls.
Yeah, and then today we went to the rainforest.
The rainforest, the temperate
rainforest. That's right, Ho Rainforest. And it was super pretty. If you have not been, totally recommend it.
But what did you say?
Oh, it did feel similar to a lot of forests to walk through, and reminded me it is definitely more dense. And we went on a hike called the Moss
Wall of Moss.
No,
Moss Wall.
Hall of Moss. Whatever. It's a mossy hike that we went on. And all the trees were covered in moss.
Hall of Mosses.
Hall of Mosses. And all the trees were covered in moss, and that was super rad. But packed. Really, really busy trail. And again, because the government shut down, the visitor center was closed, and there was only one bathroom open for a gazillion people. So that was a whole situation because I had to go to the bathroom real bad. But then there was a kid and her mom next to me in the stall who was also taking forever. And I knew I was going to be taking forever. You know what I mean? And so I had to hurry up and go, get out real quick, let other people go. And then I got back in line so I could go back to the bathroom, which is a whole situation.
But anyway, favorite part.
Favorite part of what?
What we've done so far.
I don't know.
Oh, well, we both discussed, we thought the favorite part was Salmon Cascades.
Oh, yeah.
Which we weren't even going to go there because chat said not to go.
No, ChatGPT did not say not to go. ChatGPT, which is named Sage said didn't recommend it. But Roger, who we told you about earlier about in that tour guide
who mentioned it first?
Probably Anne.
I said we're going on this road.
Yes. So it was a cool stop. You literally see salmon jumping
up waterfalls.
Yeah. It was cool.
They're huge.
They weren't quite that big, but anywho, that was a fantastic stop. Really good call.
Yeah, and they were like flying. We called them flying fish.
Yeah. So then today, here we are. We made our way to Fork.
We made
Washington.
Our way past Fork and then back, and we're gonna go to the beach.
Yes, but we're here in Fork, Washington, and if you don't know, what is Fork, Washington known for?
Movies.
What movie?
Twilight.
That's where Twilight took place. Is in Fork, Washington.
She had never even been to Fork.
I'd never heard of Fork. I don't know anything about Fork because
No, not you. The writer of Twilight.
Oh yeah,
just randomly picked a place that she thought would be good for vampires
because of the rain,
because of the darkness of the rainforest.
Yeah. So
and Fork.
Little fact for you.
And it was filmed here.
Mm-hmm. So we're staying at these cute little cabins, Woodland Inn. It is right on a busy road, but our cabin is set back. So it is a little bit loud, but not terrible. The
Super
cabin
cute.
is lovely. So we'll put a tour up on our channel. Also, we did film a tour. So,
and from here, we'll be going to the other national parks. Mount Rainier
first, and then
North Cascades, and then back to Orca Island.
Yes, I've never been to Orca Island.
I was very small.
Very small. So yes, we're going to go to Rainier, and then to Cascade, and then to Orca. Just for the night, we'll go to Orca. But it is migration season. So it's possible that we're going to see some whales on the ferry on the way over to Orca. So I'm pretty stoked about that.
But if you think there's something we really, really, really need to see, put it in the comments so that we know that we should go there.
Yeah, both at Rainier or Cascades or Orca. If there's something we should see at any of those, please let us know.
Yeah.
But now we're going to jump into some questions we've been asked. A little Q&A situation. And we're going to go back and forth. And we have some questions that we printed out that apparently people want to know. So what's the one Washington spot you're most excited to see on this trip and why?
Well, I was very excited to see the rainforest because of all the different pictures I've gotten, and it just looks so cool. And I love rainforests, and I used to live in one in Australia, but I've already seen that, so I'm not looking forward to it anymore. But that was the most thing I was looking forward to. How about you?
I mean, it's saying Washington spot, and I'm not sure that this is just unique to Washington. Maybe it is, but
Hanging out with me, it's anywhere.
it's true. But on Saturday, next week, this coming week, Saturday, we have rented a hot tub boat. And I'm so excited about that. I can barely stand it. So you basically, it's a boat and it has a hot tub in it. And you cruise around this lake in the hot tub boat. And it's supposed to be super awesome.
And she didn't even, she's like, you packed my swimsuit. Good job. And I was like, yeah, I packed your swimsuit. We're going in a hot tub boat. Did you think you'd be naked?
I forgot.
So I'm the packer. It's a good thing.
Hot tub boat. I'm excited about it.
Next question. Do you prefer mountains or coast when you travel, and why?
Always coast, because water. And water is like the thing for me. I will do anything you want if I'm in water, pretty much across the board. I love water. I want to be near water, in water, on water, have to do with water. I'm in. How about you?
I want coastal mountains.
Oh, is that a thing?
I want the mountains that are on the coasts.
But is that a thing?
Yeah,
Where?
right here.
I mean, sort of.
I want ones that are near the coast that are not dry and icky and gross. I want ones with lots of trees. So I want the mountains in New Hampshire. I want the mountains in Washington. I want the mountains in California. I want mountains.
Maine, Acadia.
Maine. See, I want coastal mountains.
But I mean, it's Maine, so mountains.
They're still considered mountains scientifically.
That might be true.
Yeah.
I don't know, whatever. It's fine. Okay. This is a very important one. What's your go-to travel snack or road trip essential?
Well,
if you have one, leave it in the comment below. I really want to know what people's favorite road trip snacks or travel essentials are.
That's hard because you got sweet and savory. So of course I gotta have one of each.
Yeah, okay.
Cinnamon gummy bears and
cinnamon
combos.
Bears. And combos. But specifically, what kind of combo?
The cracker kind, not the pretzel kind.
It's weird.
And preferably pepperoni pizza, because when I was a vegetarian, I craved that flavor, but they're vegetarian.
It's kind of creepy, right? That the pepperoni pizza combos have no pepperoni.
It's not creepy, it's normal.
Mm-hmm.
It's called paprika.
Paprika? You think paprika is the thing?
I'm guessing.
We'll have to research that and get back to you.
There's paprika in them.
Yeah, but that can't be the thing that makes it taste like pepperoni pizza. If you know, let us know also.
You?
Favorite road trip snack. Listen, I'm going to stick with cookie dough. Now, caveat to that. Since I've met Anne 20 some odd years ago, I don't know that we've ever done cookie dough. But cookie dough is like the thing that my friends and I used to do when we'd go on a road trip when I was growing up. We'd literally go to the grocery store and buy a tube of cookie dough. And we would pass it around the car and take bites and gnaw on the cookie dough. I mean,
yeah, she said that the other day, and I was like, well, then why don't you do it?
I just never think of it because, I don't know, I just never think of it. So now maybe we'll get a tube of cookie dough. But my road trip essential, well, my travel essential thing, is that what it says? Road trip essential, travel essential, is when we go on
road trip, not air trip.
Well, I'm going to say travel essential because I'm going to tell you what it is, and it is not road trip essential. But she just guessed it. It's called a flight flap, which, let me explain. A flight flap is basically a little thin piece of metal that has some foam over it. And then you can tuck this little piece into the seat in front of you.
If you don't have the flight attendant we had.
True, we had a flight attendant who was very angry at me using the little literature slot for the flight flap. Come on, lady.
She even pointed at the sign that said for literature only.
She was a whole vibe. Anyway, this goes in the thing, and then this curls up, and your iPad just sits right in there.
Or phone.
Sure. So then you're hands-free watching stuff on your flight.
Then you can hold your wife's hand.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. Would you rather travel slower and deeper in one state or try to see as many places as possible?
Both.
No, it was would you rather, which means you need to select one.
Both. I want both.
Okay, tell me more.
Okay. I want to see most of the places slower and deeper, but if I can't fit that into my time, then I want to see as much as possible.
Yeah, I think that's fair. There's lots of travel channels out there who, do a series on like what I can see in Nashville in one day or what I did in New Hampshire for one day.
But I don't want that.
You don't want what?
But I want to see like those deep and blah, blah, blah. No?
Well, right, again, if you can, that's great. But my point is, like, these channels talk about the fact that, like, you have lots of time to still see lots of things, even if you only have one day. Like, there's a channel called Matt and Nat, and they did this whole series so they could visit all 50 states, and they did like this one day in New Hampshire, this one day in Colorado. What did I do? What did we do? And it's a great series. I'll link it below. It's really good. I think you'll like it.
But ultimately, I would love to see everything deeper and slower and get into the cultures and know everything. But time is limited. So, yeah.
Okay, that's fair.
All right. What are you still planning to go full-time on the road in 2028?
Hell yeah, we are. So, also last week, no.
This was 2 weeks
Oh,
ago.
sorry.
Last week was
Yeah, the ChatGPT thing was 2 weeks ago. Last week we discussed the fact that we bought a beaver motorhome that we decided
might be a little much.
Yeah, it's a little bit more than we want to deal with the first RV that we're hitting the road with. So we're going to sell that. We haven't even registered the sucker yet, and we're going to sell it. But we're going to sell that. We're going to get something a little bit smaller and a little bit more manageable for us. Still a Class A, but just different. A lot of that is that it's going to be a gasser. So there is that. And shorter. Yeah, we did have the Beaver is a 40-foot. We're going to go with the 30-foot. And once all of those things happen, yes, the plan is to hit the road full-time in 2028. My dream would be to hit the road full-time, sooner than that. Like
in
tomorrow.
Our Subaru. We don't have an RV.
Okay, she says that as if like when we get the RV, she'll be ready to hit the road, but that's not it. Anne does not want to hit the road until 2028 because she has a series of things in her head that she would like to accomplish or do before we hit the road. Is that right?
Yeah. We were supposed to be 55 and then 50 and now 49
years old is what she said.
Years old when we hit the road. So I've compromised a lot through the ways, and I just want to have that time to be with friends and family and live my career a little bit. And then I want to abandon that career fully. So, yeah, just life like that.
Just life like that.
Life like that. But anyway, Chrissy thinks she would hit it yesterday, but we didn't have any of the tools. So, no.
Yeah, we would have ended up hitting the road in the Beaver.
Nope, we would have ended up hitting the road in the 1991 Winnebago when she said she would have done it right away.
Maybe it's true also. Let's see. If you could plan our next trip anywhere in the U.S., where would you send us?
Well, we already are planning it. Hawaii.
Yeah. Next year, we celebrate 20 years of marriage.
She stuck with me.
Whoop. 20 years of marriage next year. And so to celebrate that, we are going on a Hawaiian cruise.
And cruise, why, you ask? Well, we like cruising.
We love cruising.
We love cruising. But more importantly, financially, this seems like the best option because it includes all your meals, all your stays, but it goes to all the different islands and it only does Hawaii. So that way we're saving a lot on the unpredictability of stays, food, and that kind of stuff. And we're spending our money more on national parks and entertainment.
Yeah, that's true. And
Play, I should say, not really entertainment.
Yeah. And our goal is still to see all 63 national parks, and there are 2 national.
We saw 23 today, and we're going to see 24 and 25 on this trip.
That's right. And then we're going to see the 2 in Hawaii, and this cruise does stop at both islands, so we get to do that. So knock off 2 more from our list. So we're pretty excited about that.
I like the word knock off. Enjoy.
Of course, we're going to enjoy it, but you know.
So yeah, what about you? What U.S. place were you?
Alaska, for sure. It is big on our list, on my list. It is big on Anne's list. I think that we compromised. I would have gone for our 20th to Hawaii and wanted to go to
Other way around.
And I wanted to go for our 20th to Alaska, and Anne wanted to go to Hawaii. And we talked about that a lot because Alaska is going to be a much bigger trip, right? Because there's a lot of national parks. It's going to cost a lot of money.
Because you have to fly personal planes into most of them.
Right. Yeah. So actually, we're going to kick off our full-time RV life in Hawaii. So
in Alaska.
Gosh, yes. In Alaska. We're going to drive to Alaska in the RV with our friends and our puppies. Then we're going to hit the cruise ship with our friends for the cruise to Alaska, around Alaska. And then come back, grab the dogs, grab the RV, and then we're going to travel around Alaska. And you know what? Maybe we're not going to be able to see all of Alaska on that trip. Maybe that just might happen. But we're going to see a lot, and we're going to spend lots of time and really enjoy it.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's do some rapid fire questions real quick, and then we will sign off. Okay, ready?
Yes.
Mountains or beaches?
Mountains.
Beaches. Sunrise or sunset?
Oof.
Sunset. Rapid. Sunset. National park or big city?
National park.
Campground or hotel?
Campground.
Hotel. Road trip or flight? Road trip.
Flight.
I hate flying. I think it's because I'm fat. Maybe.
I hate being in a car for a long time.
That's true. Sweet or savory?
Savory.
Sweet. Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Diet Coke. Favorite we're on vacation treat?
I know yours. I don't know mine.
What's mine?
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
What's mine? Beverages.
Yeah, she just gets all the beverages, like a $14 hot cider.
I did not know it was $14.
Eat out or cook in the RV?
Cook in the RV. Both. A mix.
I mean, that's a weird question, actually. We like to eat out a lot, but when we are full-time...
Because we like to experience
the
area, and that food is part of that big thing.
Yeah.
But when we're full-time, my guts would not be able to take that.
Yeah. Yeah. We have never cooked inside of our RV.
We always cook on a fire
or a grill or whatever outside, but not inside the RV. So that's going to be a change.
Except for crock potting.
True. Yeah.
But that's going to change when we go full-time because it's going to be our life and not our play.
Travel with a plan or wing it?
Wing it.
Plan.
But see, the thing is we've made a really good compromise with this. I am plan every day in real life. But when I go on vacation, I want to wing it. Whereas it's the opposite for Chrissy.
Yeah.
She can definitely wing her life, but on a
wing and a prayer.
but on vacation, she likes a plan. And when you give me a plan on vacation, I end up checking things off.
Yeah, she's got a checkbox for everything.
So this has been good, but harder on me.
One thing you always overpack. You, not me. Anne doesn't overpack. I'll give that answer. She does not overpack as a rule. Me, I overpack underwear. Well, okay, yes, I do. Listen, I don't want to get somewhere and be like, oh, I wish I had a long sleeve. Oh, I wish I had a hoodie. Oh, I wish I had my raincoat. We're going to have all the shit. We're going to have it. But really, I overpack underwear. Like, I like to pack like double the amount of days in underwear.
Ask our friends.
I don't know why. I don't know what's going to happen. You don't know. Something could happen and half of my suitcase gets wet and the other half doesn't. And
there's no Walmart.
Hey, it's enough.
But yeah, ask our
Underwear.
friends, because our friends will tell you she packs literally our whole entire house when we go to Mexico.
It's totally fine. Favorite season for travel?
That has changed in my life. Depends on the reason. I think fall.
Fall for sure. Everybody's back. Kids are back in school. We don't have kids that are school age anymore or that live with us. So that's a great time for us. And I'm thinking that's going to change as we go full time.
But getting rid of away from the cold, I love winter.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, last question before we sign off. Would you rather one epic long trip or several short weekend getaways?
Both.
Epic long trip. Short getaways are fun, but it requires planning, and that means it's planning every weekend. That can get to be a lot. So anyway, we appreciate if you were able to stop in and hang out with us live. We're going to keep trying to do this on Sundays. The time may vary, but we will be popping in on Sundays for about 30 minutes or so.
And sorry for the delay today, but Wi-Fi is a thing.
Yeah, not having Wi-Fi was a real thing. So if you haven't yet, please do like this video if you've watched it. It really helps get it out to more people. And also, please subscribe and hit that bell icon so that you're notified every time we go live. Woo! We hope to see you next time. Thank you.
Let's go together.
Oh, yeah.
You forgot our sign-off.
Oh, yeah, we're going to do a new sign-off. No matter where the road goes.
Let's go together.